The Port of Thunder Bay is seeing another impressive cargo shipping season. Port CEO Chris Heikkinen says grain volumes so far in 2025 are ahead of last year's pace, which was the best season in nearly 3 decades. Jaden Billick has the story.
The Thunder Bay Port Authority reported a very strong month gone by with promising volumes of grain, potash, and general cargo for the year to date. There was a 20% increase in grain shipments compared to June of last year, from 730,000 tons to 890,000. Port of Thunder Bay CEO Chris Heikkinen says it's been about 30 years since we've seen volumes like this at this time of the year.
So the grain volumes are really strong. This is due to a great crop on the prairies last year, and obviously markets buying this grain that are moving eastward through the supply chain, and so they're finding their way through Thunder Bay.
Heikkinen notes potash volumes also held strong in June. However, for the year to date, they dipped 7%, with the total shipments about 40,000 tons less than 2024. He says over the last number of years, there have been strong potash volumes, and last year was a record high for the port.
The potash is always hard to predict. It's a little more of a spot type of a commodity. We service primarily Brazil, actually, with the potash that's moving through Thunder Bay, and also to Europe. So it really just depends on the marketer of the product and where they're selling to.
Heikkinen says it's all good news, as the Port of Thunder Bay is currently ahead of the 2024 pace, which was the port's busiest since 1998. The total cargo so far this year is at 3.8 million tons, which is up 4% over this point last year. And port officials say so far there has been no negative impact from any tariffs from the U.S. Jaden Billick, TBT News.